Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. There is a 5-second delay from in-room to stream.
check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
We got what? Reseating it. We can check the power too.
Test, 1, 2. Check, check, check.
Where's the power plug in for it? Gonna make an executive decision.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No, no, I could, but I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Plan is that the lighthearted video will show at 7:25, and then you'll start after.
Okay.
I can't believe it's 7:20 already.
It's moving so fast. It's crazy.
Can't wait him to say, okay, well, should we start opening the door? Like, yeah, but that's
Not till 7. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a wedding, you plan.
Exactly. Um,
Mark.
Mark.
So if you master a skill here, it's easy for that skill to go with you at home and into the community and through life, which I love.
The classes are so much smaller. You get more individualized attention.
Here, it treats you like you're one of them.
The PTs, like, they give a lot more attention. The teachers are just nicer.
I have the freedom and the ability and the choice to be me, and I find that very empowering.
I'm out of breath. Welcome, everybody. I want to welcome everybody. My name is Robert Haynes Peterson. I'm one of your MCs tonight. And I want to thank you so much. This turnout is amazing. So we're gonna get things started in a little bit. So just enjoy your salad and dive in, and make sure you have your other dining options up. We have a couple of things. One is the raffle tickets are still available, and I think some people are going to be walking around. So if you could raise your hand if you want to buy a raffle ticket for either the Xbox Series X or the overnight stay at the Four Seasons, or both, which would be great. There will be people coming in. You can still buy a ticket, and it's a super great opportunity to stay at the Four Seasons for $25. And then we'll go into this a little more, but do not touch the bonsai. They're very fragile. It's spring for them, and they are apparently like coming out of their sleep. So no touching the bonsai. Thank you.
you master a skill here, it's easy for that skill to go with you at home and into the community and through life, which I love.
The classes are so much smaller. You get more individualized attention.
Here, it treats you like you're one of them.
The PTs, like, they give a lot more attention. The teachers are just nicer.
I have the freedom and the ability and the choice
I think that might actually
to be me,
Brady's
and
line.
I find that very
But, let me
empowering.
double check. I read this to Ross. Exactly. Jack and Anna, right? But it is Brady's. It's Brady's line. If that, so he might want to add it too. It's page. Okay, page 45. Hang on. I know, right? Oh. Okay. Where is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the program started. Gary, nice to see you. Yeah. And we're going to get the program started here this evening, so we'd like to get everybody's attention. Yes, please. I'm so excited to be up here and doing an auction with you live in person. So that's super exciting. Yeah, and we had our virtual event last year, but it's good to have you guys all back. I see a lot of familiar faces and I see a lot of new faces. So welcome if you're new, and thank you for being here at Branching Out for APL. I think a lot of you already know my partner up here. He is the co-chair tonight, and he is an APL parent, and Mr. Robert Hayes Peterson is going to be our MC. So Robert, take it away.
So, how's everybody doing? What you been up to the last couple years? Can you believe it's been 2 years since we've been here? It's crazy. And I especially want to thank all the first-time parents, all the parents that were new to this school when things went bananas. Because I know you haven't gotten to meet people. I know you haven't gotten to experience the full joy that is APL. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Robert Haynes Peterson. My wife Kimberly is down here. Our son is a senior at APL. He's been with APL now for 4 years. And I'm so grateful I get to help the school in this capacity, you know, presuming that this is his last year. This is exciting that I get to be up here and I get to, you know, help things move along. Ross is getting ready to branch out at some point, hopefully in the future. So I'm glad that we get to help APL branch out and grow. And Kelly's going to talk about some of the amazing stuff that's going on. I want to thank our co-chair, Lori Draper, who has put in tons of work. You've all gotten emails from her. You've all gotten calls from her. She's done like an insane amount of work. And I also want to thank all the other parents and volunteers who've been helping out throughout the year, helping out tonight, helping out bring stuff to the Four Seasons when traffic was a little crazy Thursday and Friday. And I'm so glad that I get to work in person with Brady and with all of you. Last year I was making cocktails remote, if you saw it. We still have a remote option, so for people working at home, watching from home, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you were able to bid. I hope everyone was able to bid on the remote, the online auction this last week. And I hope people are watching. If you're watching, I know it's hard to watch, you know, all this going on. You know, I hope you're 2 or 3 drinks in. But we're going to have a chance, if you're at home, to raise the paddle with us. And we have a special prize if you're doing that. We're going to do that after we hear from our parent speaker, Victoria, and we watch a video, and we start doing some of the bidding. That starts about 8:30. But starting now till about 9:30, if you're at home and you're bidding online, you'll be entered for an extra raffle prize. You'll have a chance to stay here at the Four Seasons and have dinner at the Pink Door. So, you know, raise that paddle, bring in money. And if you haven't been to the online auction page, it's aplschool.org/auction. Click on the online auction page and then make a donation, give some money. That's for everybody in the room. If you're working on your salads, if you're already thinking about dessert, do not forget the dessert dash. So on each of your tables, there's a bidding sheet. Everybody at the table, add a bid, and the highest bid gets to pick the first cake. So that's a good thing. That'll be coming up. So make a bid, give generously, eat generously. I already said don't touch the bonsai, so we're gonna welcome Board President Tracy Corazon to come up and chat with us and fill us in on what's going on.
Thank you, Robert. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. All right, well, welcome. First, I want to start by giving some props, and maybe I'm like talking out of turn here, but Robert is going to offer an event tonight, and we were the lucky participants of Robert's whiskey tasting event last year. So I just want to give high marks, high praise, a lot of stumbling, slurring. You know, hey, hopefully that's positive for you, Robert. But anyway, bid high, bid often. It was an awesome experience. So thank you. Very, very good. All right. So my name's Tracy Corazon. I am the board chair here at APL. I'm also the parent of an enthusiastic, energetic, sometimes rambunctious, and often, almost crossing the line, 8th grade student. I know you all know. I know you all hear me on that. Right. It's exciting to be here, right? I'm very excited to spend this opportunity with us as a community together in person. It feels so good just walking around outside, looking at the silent auction, meeting people, shaking hands is amazing. And those folks that are online, thank you for joining us. Our community is together again, and that feels so, so good. last year I had the privilege of speaking as a parent, and I got to share with you at that point the journey of our son, our family, and how we found APL. APL has made such an incredible impact for us as a family, but most importantly for our son, Sam, and I'm eternally grateful for that. This year, things have been a little bit different. We've experienced some surprises, changes, and the only thing, in all honesty, that's been a constant for us as a family has been APL. Most importantly, it's been a constant for our son, Sam, who needs constants in his life. So thank you. The caring, the compassion, the empathy that has been felt from the teachers, the staff, the clinicians, everybody, it's beyond measure, beyond words, and I am eternally, my family is eternally grateful. Thank you, APL. Huge thanks to Kelly and the APL staff, all of you who've carried this torch. And it's been bright. This torch has been bright for our family. You've carried the torch through this challenging time. It's helped our kids emerge brighter than they might have before, so thank you. I'd also like to thank our sponsors, without which this event would not have been possible, nor profitable. Thank you. Thank you, sponsors. You know, as parents, we have huge, audacious goals for our children. Huge. And one of the things that I love most about APL is that they share in those goals. They provide the scaffolding that helps us build the runway for our kids to take off. Without that, even the most idyllic futures for our kids would not be possible. So thank you, APL, for giving our kids a runway, building that scaffolding so they can take off and fly. It's with that in mind that I ask you to dig deep, big hearts, open wallets, but big hearts, big hearts. Have fun, enjoy yourself. It's really great to be together again. Thank you. With that, I'll invite Kelly Meyer up to the stage. For those of you who've not met Kelly, she's our executive director. She's one of our hosts tonight, and if you haven't had the opportunity to spend an evening with Kelly, you are in for a treat. For reals. Kelly will wrap you up just like she does our students, our children, every single day, and ensure that you are well taken care of and have a great time. So Kelly, come on up. Take care of us like you do, everybody, every single day. Thank you.
She's tall. Thank you, Tracy and Brady and Robert. It is really amazing for us all to be together again in person. Like everyone else, I just want to take a second to extend my appreciation to our auction committee leaders, Robert, Lori, and Jason Matthews. The auction committee put so much energy and thought into this wonderful garden landscape that we're sitting in this evening. So I'm really thankful for that. I'd also like to extend my deepest gratitude to our board of directors here at APL. When I came into the role of executive director in 2020, I inherited an amazing team. Thanks, Jennifer. Professionals and community leaders and parents, and they are supporting me every single day in shaping the work that we're doing in the school. I also want to thank Jennifer. If anybody has not gotten the chance to meet my predecessor, Jennifer Annabelle, she is a rock. She is like my own aunt and a part of our family. So thank you, Jennifer. Additionally, I want to give some major snaps and props. Can we have some snaps, please, for our amazing volunteers? And I'm looking a lot at our staff. who busted their butts all week, and they're here celebrating with us today, and I'm excited that we get to share in the joy of this evening together. It's the sort of thing that I think for many of them, it fills their cup, and they carry it with them as we go into the next year. I also, again, want to thank our in-kind donors, Precept and Tri-Film, for their longtime support. Everyone has put in so much support over the years to help APL get through and even thrive, especially as we've weathered the pandemic. And last, but certainly not least, I want to thank Ryan, who supports me and helps me thrive every single day. Okay, so before we get things going with the live auction, I wanted to share some important details about why we've chosen the theme Branching Out for this year's auction. We're in our 15th year, and we're growing in many ways. Our school program has strong roots, and it's blossoming. The behavioral health services that we offer now are reaching over 90 learners every year. I learned a lot leading our school through the pandemic. I'm a master of swabbing children's noses. But among those many lessons was the necessity and learning the necessity and the power of change, right? When the pandemic struck in March of 2020, our world changed on a dime. We adapted, we reorganized, we saw our work in new and different ways, and it happened really fast, and we had to just continue to adjust and to grow over these past 2 years. We're still doing it. But I'm not afraid of these big changes, and I recognize that there is some uncertainty that comes with growth and change. As I was preparing my remarks for today, I was reminded of Aaron Hansen's poem. It's really short. It's called What If I Fall?, in which the author reinforces possibility and power and hope to that questioning voice. And she says, "Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?" Right? Yeah. And we are at that kind of critical moment. It's a moment of kairos. I've experienced moments of kairos in my life, and I bet all of you have too. In fact, the alignment and timing and possibility for me to come join the team at APL comes to mind. Kairos is that pivotal moment. It's a time to act. And I usually visualize that accompanied by maybe like a bold leap and some ferocious wing flapping and some dips and some stuttering, but eventually finding rhythm and soaring. It's our time to take that leap forward with a new school setting designed specifically for our students and staff. It's time for our financial aid program to launch, making these amazing learning opportunities that we're offering available more widely. It's time for us to branch out. Tonight, we're launching our 3-phase growth plan at 4555 Roosevelt Way, which includes improved access to learning spaces, full ADA accessibility across the building and to the rooftop, where we envision a learning and play garden, a sport field, and additional classroom spaces. Phase 1, which we'll embark upon this summer, includes larger, updated restroom facilities. Super glamorous, but very important. Yeah, restrooms. And then we'll also be doing new flooring and paint and lighting and really just moving into the space. In phase 2, we'll finish out the remodel and addition of 6 classrooms, a dedicated lunchroom and meeting space, a music classroom, and a staff workroom and break area across the first 2 levels of the building. We'll also install an elevator and stair tower, which will connect the lowest retail level to the main and the roof. Phase 3 is arguably the most exciting for me because its completion means uniting the APL community back together in one building as a K-12 program. Phase 3 includes that rooftop play yard, the garden, the sensory learning spaces, and 4 additional classrooms. Our students will play and learn in a 10,000 square foot secure, yes, a 10,000 square foot rooftop play yard where they get to look up at the Seattle sky and maybe some raindrops every once in a while. So, I invite you, our friends and neighbors and supporters here tonight and out there in the interwebs, please come together with us around the vision for this campaign. With that, I'd like to invite Robert and Brady back to the stage and on with the show. Have fun.
A couple of things I forgot to, as we get set up here. The bonsais, many of the bonsais are available to bid on and take home. If you have a white tag on your bonsai, which most of the tables do, there's a donation envelope, and you can bid on it and take it home. If it has a green tag like that tall one over there, do not, that's the personal property of, what's his name? Bonsai Northwest. And they're on loan and they're beautiful. So all those in the back there. And then the little wine glasses with the seeds in them, those are your party favors. So we are branching out. We are planting. On with the show.
Thank you very much, Robert. All right, everybody. I am super excited to get this auction started and help you guys branch out. Super great to hear Kelly up here kind of laying out the plan of the future for APL. As a lot of you know, I've been your auctioneer for several years, so I've seen you guys grow and move into the U Heights campus, the South Roosevelt campus, and so, yeah, I'm here to grow some more with you. We're going to branch out together. We're going to get started here with the auction in just a minute, but I have some folks helping me with the auction tonight. Willie, where are you at? Willie's right there. Trevor, wave your hand around. These guys are my spotters. I have Anna and I have volunteer recorders and runners out here. So would you guys give everybody a big round of applause that's helping with the auction? We appreciate them very much. Now, Robert, since we've been in a pandemic, we haven't been in person for a while. Do you guys remember how to bid at an auction? Does everybody remember how to bid at an auction? I see a lot of bid numbers under your chairs. Yes, sir, you do. You remember. Guys, get your
bid numbers out of your bags.
Get your bid number from underneath your chair and out of your bag. Let's have a practice auction. You're on it, sir. Good job. We have $1,000, $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. Come on. This is a practice auction. $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000, $100,000. Thank you. $110, $120, $130, $140, $150. Sold for $150,000. All right, you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's branch out.
That wasn't really practice.
That wasn't really a practice. Let's branch out. Let's raise that bid card high. And Robert, why don't you tell us about the first item?
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Item 1, very first one, big wine and bigger cheese. I mean, come on, already. This is a wine and cheese combination like you've never had. A tasting for 4 at Doyle Cellars, which is in the old Red Hook Brewery, if you remember that. That was such a great music venue when there was nothing in Woodinville. Doyle opened in June of 2021, so it's brand spanking new. You're gonna choose from their Bordeaux and Rhone collections, along with a magnum of the 2016 D2 Heart, which is amazing. A traditional Bordeaux style blend, and you're going to get a colossal cut of Beecher's flagship handmade cheese. This is a giant piece of cheese to go with your wine. I think it's actually here. And to top it off, APL's throwing in an Uber round trip so you can enjoy that Magnum and that cheese. Special thanks to Doyle Cellars, to Sugar Mountain for the cheese, and the APL supporters. You're going to have to reach a mutually agreeable time within the next year, but you have tons of time. That's a year. And you're going to start your Uber trip within 25 miles of the tasting room. So this is for metro area.
Very nice. Thank you, Robert. All right, everybody. The first item, here we go. This is a new item for us, too. $100, 100, now 200, and now 200, now 300, now 300, now 300, now 400, 400, 400, thank you, now 500, and now $500 bid, now 600, 600, thank you, now 700, now 700, $700, and now 700, now 800, and now 10, now there, now 800. You're out, sir. Trevor, what's he say for 800? Yes, sir. 900, now 900, and now 800 bid, there, now 900, now 900, now 9, now 9, now 9, now 900, 900, 900. I have 800 bid on the first item. We're branching out. We're raising money for APL for 900. 800
Yes,
now, 900
that's
now,
the way to start it off.
Yeah, 800 now, 900 going once, 900 going twice, 900 last call. Sold for $800. Bidder number 154. Good job. 154.
I wanted to give another shout out to Bonsai Northwest and all the hard work that pulled together for all the beautiful greenery here. I'm not a bonsai specialist, so these are amazing. They're amazing. Item number 2. Do we have the slide up? There we go. Thanks to this is a VIP Seattle Kraken package. Thanks to our new friends at B&G Property Maintenance. Anybody? Yes! We have a wonderful experience for you with this upcoming hockey season, and if you haven't kind of caught Kraken fever yet, it's pretty bananas here. You get 2 second-row Kraken tickets at the Climate Pledge Arena, which if you haven't been, is a remarkable space. Right behind the goalkeeper. So you might see hockey pucks coming right at you. And you get Kraken swag to take home. As soon as the season schedule is announced, you get to pick your date. And then my son asked if I was actually going to say this, and I am. Release the Kraken.
Nice. I like it. All right. Thank you, B&G Property. They are new supporters this year, so thank you so much to them. Who'll start the bid for 500? And now 500 there. Now 600. Now 500. Now 600. Now 500. Now 600. 600. 600. Thank you. Now 700. And now 7 bid there. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 700. Thank you. 800. And now $800 bid. Now 800. 800. Yes. And now 900. Now Meyer, you're out for 900. Now 900. Now 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. $1,000. Yes. And now 1,100. Tracy's like, who's bidding against me? And now 1,100. Now Tracy, 1,100. Come on now. 11 bid there. Now 11. Now 11. Now 11. Now 11. Now 11. Now that's 1,100. 1,200. 1,200. 1,200. Now 11. Now 12. Now 11. Now 12. Now 11. Now 12. And now 11 bid. Now $1,200 bid. Yes. And now 13. 1,300. And now 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, and now yes, and now 1,400, now 1,400, and now $1,400 bid there, now 14, now 14, now 14, now $1,400, 1,400, and now $1,300 bid. Now I'm going to give here 1,400, yes, and now 1,500, and now 15 bid there, now 15 bid, 15, now 15, 1,500, 1,500, 15 spender money, come on, and now $1,500 bid, now 50, yes, we have 1,500, now 1,600, 1,600, and now $1,500 bid there, now I'm going to get 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 15, 16, 15 bid, now 16, 15 bid, there now 16 going once, 1,600 going twice, 1,600 last and final call.
Okay, let him know also.
Sold for $1,500. Thank you, Tracy. Trevor, what's Tracy's number? All right. Tracy, what's your bid number there, my dear? 115. Thank you so much. 115.
Sorry, what was that final bid? 1,500. So I'm not sure. When he comes back, we're going to ask him. There might be another couple tickets. We got to find out. So we're gonna go on to item 3, and we might come back. Item 3 is a 5-night stay at Clear Lake. This is gonna be a real treat. Not that the others weren't. 5 nights right in the shadow of Mount Rainier, near Eatonville, which if you haven't been is this awesome little town with, things to buy. It's amazing. Clear Lake is right there outside, and beautiful hikes are a short drive away. There are kayaks and paddle boards and on-site and a hot tub. Come on. In the mountains, the mountain. If that sounds like a better vacation activity than hiking, just staying in the hot tub. You got 4 bedrooms and 5 beds, up to 10 people can stay, or it can just be the 2 of you. There are some blackout times noted in the catalog, and they would like you to book by the end of this calendar year, so not a full year if possible, but talk to them. We're so grateful for Marnie Leonard's contribution for this package.
Very nice. Thank you, Marnie Leonard, and for giving this one. She is a APL parent, and away we go. Here we go, guys. Clear Lake, and now who gives $700 to start the bid? We have 700. Thank you. 800 now, 900 now, 900 now, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Thank you. Now 1,100, and now 11 bid. Thank you. Now 12, now 1,200, now 1,200, $1,200 bid. There now $1,200, and now $1,200 now, and now 11 now, 12 now, 11 now. Look at that, and now there now 1,200. $1,200, $1,300, sir, $1,300. Yes, and now Kelly, $1,400 to ya. And now $1,400 bid there now, $1,400, $1,400, what? $1,400, new bidder, and now they're now 14, now 15, and now $1,400 bid there now, we need to give 15, $1,500, $1,600.
This is still a good deal.
Yes, it is. $1,600. $1,600. Yes! And now they're now 18. 18, 18, 18, 18. Stu, you're out, pal. 1,800. Stu, it's your turn. 1,800. 1,800. Yes! 1,900. $2,000. And now 2, now 2, now 2, now 2,000. Now 2,000. And now I'm going to give $2,000. I put Mary in for 1,900. Trevor, your lady's got to go 2,000. 2,000. 2,000.
To 111.
$2,000. And now 2,100. Now 21 bid. There now 2,100. 2,100. $2,100 bid. There now 21. Yes. And now 22. 22. You can't get excited yet. You're out. 22. Yes. Now you can get excited. 2,300. And now 2,300. Now 3. Now 3. Now 3. Now 23. 23. 23. 2,300. Now 3 bid there now. Yes. And now 2,400. 2,400. Oh my gosh, you got outbid again. 2,400. 2,400. Now 400. Now 4 bid there now. She's thinking it over. 2,400. 2,400. Oh, he's back. And now 2,500. 2,500 now 5 bid there now 25, 25, 25, 24, 5. 2,400 now 5 bid there now 2,500. 2,500. 20. Yes. 2,600. Yes, sir. 2,700. And now 27 bid there now 26, 27. 2,600 now 7 bid there now. I'm going to give here now 27, 27, 27. They're all done. 20, Nathan, you're on. Now 28, 2,800 now. Yes. And now 29. Nathan, it's your turn again, pal. 2,900, 2,900, 20. Yes. And now 3,000. 3,000 bid there now. 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3,000. 3,000, 3,000. You're laughing, you're smiling, you're having fun. Let's do it. We're branching out. We're raising money for APL. $3,000. $3,000. $3,000 going once. 3,000 going twice. 3,000 last call. Sold for $2,900. 238. Bidder 238. Nathan and Melanie Wright. Thank you, guys.
Amazing. So,
2.5. All right, you guys. Guess what? Our friends at B&G.
At B&G Property Management are doing another Kraken package. The
Tracy,
2
did you hear
seats.
this?
Yeah.
B&G is doing another Kraken package for us. I think we sold it for $1,500, didn't we?
4 seats? He said, I don't know. 2 seats. You wanna
Mary,
do
do you want
4?
the second Kraken package? You were our backup
I
bidder.
got.
We can auction it off if they want to. We're going to give the Stobies
Sorry,
first.
Tracy.
We're going to give the Stobies
4?
first crack at it.
Hang on 1 second, everybody.
We're talking it over.
Tracy. 4? Well, he was saying this is a whole separate package.
Robert, we got it sold to the Stobies
Oh, sweet.
for $1,500.
It's already
Give them
taken
a big
care
round
of.
of applause.
Yay!
Number 235. 235, $1,500. The second Kraken package.
All right. Thank you so much. That's what's amazing here is that people keep giving. All right, we're on item 4. Oh, there it is, item 4. This is the K. So each of the classes, if you're not a parent here, each of the classes partner with the art teacher, Frankie Golub, and they produce an artwork at their level, at their comfort level, for the school. So this is the K through 2 classroom artwork. It's one of a kind. You could probably take a picture and make it into an NFT. You may have seen some of the other artworks at the silent auction. If you missed out, here's another chance. All the classrooms did a great job. This watercolor collage was created by the kindergartners, the first graders, and the second graders. Obviously, we need butterflies in our life at this point in time, right? We need butterflies.
Of course.
Special shout out again to Frankie Golub, who does all of this. They work so hard with the students. He's led several of the creations of the projects for several years now, and we're so glad to have his leadership.
All right, everybody, here we go. Let's sell this artwork. We'll give a $500 bid. And now 500, now 500, now 500, now 500. Thank you. Now 600. And now 500, now 600, now 500, now 600, now 500, now $600, $600, 600. And now 600, now there, now 600. Thank you. And now 7 now, thank you. Now 8. And now 8, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800. He's smiling, he's happy. Do it. And now 800, now 800, now 800, now 800, now 800, 800. Yes, we have 800. Now 900. And now 900, now 900, now 900, now 900, now 900. Take a sip of wine there, boss, and give me 900. Let's do it. 900. Yes, 900. Now 1,000. And now 900, now 10 bid there, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 900, now 10. And now 900, now 1,000, 900, now $1,000 going once. Is everybody done, you guys? $1,000 going twice. 1,000 last call. You're the winner. Sold $900. Thank you very much, guys. Bidder number 190. Thank you, Trevor. 190. That is Jack and Anna Rosen. Thank you, guys.
We want to point also that Frankie not only helps guide these students, but he also trims and frames everything himself and provides these beautiful, beautiful frames. All right. If you haven't done your dessert dash bidding, now is the time. After this next one, we're going to be collecting those sheets, and those cakes are on the line. All right. Item 5. This one's hugely popular every year, and it's an amazing class. The Indian cooking class. Chef, teacher, and APL parent Shirin Subani leads it. She was an APL parent for many years and a major volunteer. Oh yeah, there she is. These are not casual classes. These are amazing, amazing classes. She continues to be a partner and supporter, and she works at the U Heights building and she was amazing on Coffee Cart before the pandemic. 8 people are going to get to take part in an Indian cooking event where you get to help plan the menu, where you learn to make it, and obviously you get to eat it. You get to take spices home with you. You get the recipes. This is a huge deal. Trying to get her to stand up.
Take a bow,
All right,
Shireen.
I highly recommend this class.
Guys, I don't know if you realize, but APL has counted on Shireen over the years as a volunteer, as a parent, as supportive staff person, and at the APL South Campus at University Heights, where she worked to support all the great programs. So she has been, we've sold this item numerous times. It's very popular. So thank you again, Shireen. Here we go, everybody. Who'll give 300? And now 300, now 300, now 300, now 400, now 400, now 400, now 500, now 500, now 600. And now 600, now 7, now 7, now 700, now 700. And now 7 bid there, now 700. Thank you. And now 800, now 800, now 800, 900, 900. 900. Nathan, you're out. 900 now, 900 now, 900. And now 800 bid now there now. I'm 8 up front. 900, guys. $900. 900. Yes, sir. Now 1,000. And now 10 bid there now 10. Yes, we have 1,000. Now 1,100. And now 11 now, 11 now, 11 now, 1,100, 1,100, 11. Yes, sir. 1,200 now. And now $1,200 bid there now 1,200. 1,200 bucks. $1,200. 12, yes sir. Now 13, now 13, now 13. And now $1,300 bid there now 1,300, 1,300, 1,300. Yes, and now 1,400. And now 14, 14, 14, 13, 14. And now $1,300 bid there now. I'm going to give 1,400, 1,400, 1,400 once, 1,400 twice, 1,400 last call. Sold $1,300. Number 128. 128 is the winner. Thank you very much.
I think it's you.
All right, everybody. This is your last chance on the dessert dash. We're going to have our volunteers come and pick them up. Could the runners come and pick up the dessert dash, and then we will get those tallied up, and we'll see who the winner of the dessert dash will be to get the first dessert. Thank you guys for bidding on the desserts.
And I'm gonna, while we're doing that, while you're wrapping up the dessert dash, remember the centerpieces that have donation envelopes, the ones with the white tags, can be purchased. If you want to go home with that beautiful, amazing, lovingly crafted centerpiece by Bonsai Northwest, place it in the envelope and leave it at the table. Do not take the ones with the green tags. I also want to give another super shout out to Jason Matthews, who did all of this, the balloon arch, the bonsai, coordinating the bonsai, the decorations, the decor lead for tonight's event. It's pretty remarkable. It's pretty remarkable pulling all of this together. Aaron Gayton also, where's Aaron? Aaron Gayton was invaluable doing all the data entry and data wrangling, and more than that, she was a cheerleader for everything. It was incredible. And a special thanks to the 2 leaders of the Dessert Dash that's going to be amazing. Special thank you to Becca Cohen and Jen Ingram. And thanks for all your hard work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I think we're moving on to the next item, correct? All right. All right, we're on item 6. This one is a good one. 6-night summer getaway to Lake Whatcom. So this continues our effort to get everyone out and traveling in Washington. We've had 2 years where we're not traveling. So let's get out and explore our beautiful state. Lake Whatcom's about 75 minutes away. It's not very far away, hour and a half away. And you have access to a 1,500 square foot cabin. And when they say cabin, it's really nice. It sleeps 6. It's right on the lake with a dock. It's got easy access to hiking trails, and the cabin will even be stocked with local wines, fruits, and veggies because that's how Washington works. You're going to need to schedule your stay during the upcoming summer, this summer 2022, which is coming up, and there are no pets allowed inside the cabin or on the property.
All right, boss, here we go. Is Joanna Hockemer here? Joanna, where are you at? Wave your hand. She might not be here tonight, but, well, we want to thank her for the great donation. And away we go. And now Lake Whatcom. And now take a look here. Now 500. And now 500. Now 600. Now 500. Now 600. Now 7. Now 7. Now 8. Now 8. Now 8. Now 8. Now 9. And now 900. Now 900. Now 900. 900. Now 1,000. 1,000. Thank you. Now 1,100. $1,100. $1,200. Yes, thank you. Now 1,300. Now 1,400. And now 13. Now 14. Now 14. Now 14. Now, sir, you got to go 14. And now $1,400 bid. There now 13 bid. 1,400. 1,500, 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 16, yes, 1,700. Trevor, go, yes, 1,800. And now 18, 18, 18, 18, $1,800 bid there now, 1,800, 1,800, 18, yes, and now 1,900. And now $1,900 bid there now, 18, now 19, now 18, now 19, now 18, 19. And now $1,800 bid there now, I'm going to, yes, sir. 1,800, 1,900, 1,900, yes, and now $2,000. And now 19 bid there now 2, now 2, now 2, now 2, now 2. And now 19 bid there now 2, bid there now 19, now 2, 19, $2,000. Trevor, we're going to stop the auction. You got 2 bidders back there. Joanna has gave us the authority to double this item for APL. But one is in the summer and one is in the fall and the winter. So if you guys would like to enjoy the cabin in the fall and winter, we can do this twice. We're at $1,900, $2,000. Trevor, does your first bidder want the fall or winter, or do they want summer? I know they're now $2,000 bid. They want fall? They want the fall? And we can go to the backup. You guys can have the summer for the backup. We can raise almost $4,000 for APL and branching out here. What do you guys think? Sold for $1,900. The fall goes to bidder 124. Thank you, guys. And you folks get the summer number 144. We just raised $3,800 for branching out.
Yes.
Give that table back there a big round of applause, and thank you to Joanna for donating that twice to us.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, and thank you, Joanna. 2 packages. Holy moly. All right, we got to keep this going. Let's keep this energy going. Item number 7, we have another amazing painting by the students. These paintings are just such a labor of love. They're so incredible. And the students, learn so many social skills. They learn technical skills. It's fantastic. This is the middle school art project, Mount Vernon Tulip Fields. So if you haven't been out to the tulip fields this month, this is your way to experience them. This incredible oil painting was done by our middle schoolers, again under the guidance of art teacher Frankie Golub. And like I said, you get to go to the tulip fields.
Exactly. Robert, I love this one. And this is still being framed and matted, so it will be delivered to your home, all right? You guys, the successful bidder will get it to you. It's being framed and matted. It wasn't ready for the auction. Who'll give a $300 bid? And now 400, now 300, now 400, now 3, 4, now 4, now 5. And now 500, now 500, now thank you. Now 600, thank you. Now 700, now 700. $700, 700, 700. Yes, and now 800. And now $800 bid there. Now 800. Now 900. 900. Oh, she does. And 1,000. And now 1,000 bid there. Now 1,000. Now 1,000. Now 1,000. Now 1,000. Now 10. And now 1,000. 1,000. 1,900. Now $1,000. And now 1,100. And now 11 out. 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 11. 1,100. Yes. And now 1,200. No friends at an auction. No friends at an auction. And now $1,200 bid. There now 1,200 now, 1,200 now, 1,200 now, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200. Come on, Mary. 1,200. And now 12 bid. There now 1,200 now, 12 bid. There now 1,200 now, 12, 11 now, 12, 11 bid. Yes. And now 1,300, 1,300. She outbid you. 1,300, 1,300. 13 bid, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300. And now $1,300 bid. There now I'm going to get 1,300, 1,300, 1,300 going once, 1,300 going twice, 1,300 last and final call. Sold for $1,200. Thank you, Mary. All right. That bidder number is 235, 235. Julia Walter Burns. Thank you, Julia.
All right, item 8. I have to be excited about this one because I'm teaching it. This is an eco-friendly cocktail class for 8 people, and I've offered it several years in a row, and it's always been a huge hit. And the idea is that we get our booze from all over the world. We care about where our food comes from. We ought to care about where our rum and our bourbon and our tequila come from. So I'm going to teach you how to make 3 to 4 cocktails. I'm going to bring all the swag, all the booze, and you're going to go home with incredible recipes. I promise you. I always bring extra special treats. People get to taste rare spirits. They get to taste new spirits. And the idea is that while everybody's trying to make the world a better place, there are a few brands here and there that really push the envelope with zero waste distilleries, with giving back to the indigenous populations where they're making their spirits, things like that. It's super fun. It's not that educational, but it's a little bit educational.
Robert, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know it, Robert is nationally recognized writer on spirits and cuisine. He's an APL dad of a senior, and he is also the co-chair of the auction, so we're talking overachiever. And he is the MC tonight. So thank you, Robert, for being up here helping me. I appreciate it. So this is Robert's item. Here you go, everybody. He'll give a $200 bid. And now 200, now 300, now 400, now 400, now 500, now 500, now 600, now 700, and now 700, now 800, 800, 800, 800. We have 7 in the front row. 800, 900, 1,000, now 1,100, and now 11 bid. They're now 11 now, 11 now, 11 now, 11 now, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, and now they're now 11 bid now, 11 now, 11 now. Anybody else? We have 1,000 in the back. 1,100, 1,100, 1,100 going once, 1,100 going twice, and now they're now I'm going to give here. Trevor, do you know which bidder's in the back? And now they're now I'm going to give here now there. Trevor, do you know which guy's in the back there? I saw a card go up. I just want to make sure. And I think it was 191. 191. Not on my list. And now they're now, I'm going to give here now 1,100 update. Did you guys bid 1,000 back there? Did somebody bid 1,000? Who's in for 1,000? Right there, 126. Okay. We were in the general vicinity. Okay. And now, Jillian Ennis, thank you very much. We're going to sell it to you. Jillian, you got it for $1,000. Give her a big round of applause. And her husband, Gary, bidder 126. 126.
Thank you so much. And I should mention, of course, you got to be 21 and over to do this. We'll work it out sometime in the next year. You got time. If we have to go virtual again, I can do virtual, so it's not a problem. All right, I think you're bidding against my wife on this next one. Item number 9, a rad electric bike plus any accessory. It seems a little, these are incredible bikes. This is a special, special thing. You'll go to Rad's Ballard showroom and get a relaxed VIP tour so you can ask all the questions, try out all the equipment. You'll pick out the electric bike of your choice after trying them all out. You'll get to pick out any accessory to go with it to get you on the road. And you know, with these hills, an electric bike is a good thing. Thank you especially to APL parent and board vice president Pam Fritz for this donation. This one's really, really cool.
Very cool. All right, Kimberly, are you bidding 10,000 for this? No, less. 500. And now 500 now, 500 now, thank you. Now 500 now, 600 now, 700 now, 800 now, 900, 1,000, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. And now $1,200 bid there now, 12 now, 12 now, 1,200 now, 1,200 now, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400. You don't need to be polite at an auction. Just keep it up if you want to. And now 16 bid there now, 15, 16 now. You don't have to wait your turn here. And now 16 now, 17 now, 17 now, 18, 18 now, 19 now, 19 now, 2,000. And now 2,000 bid there now, 2,000 now, 2,100, 21, 22, 22, 22, 22. You're in for 21. Save your money. And now 20. We'll get it later. 2,200 now, 200 now, 200 now, 200 now, 2 bid there now, 2. And now 21 bid there now, 2,200 now. Trevor, what do they say? You're in for 21. Going once. 2,200. Going twice. 2,200. Last call. Sold for $2,000. Bidder number 188. Kimberly and Robert, thank you guys.
Now I got to clear out space in the garage. No, that's awesome. That's perfect for our, we're up in the Highlands. There's so many hills. It's crazy. Oh, I think that's you. We're also super grateful for Pam's support in general, that she's taken on such great responsibility on the board over the last couple of years. And Pam is, by the way, the Chief People Officer at RAD. So you're going to be, Kimberly is going to be very well taken care of. Oh, item 10. Hey, it's me again. So this whiskey tastings, professional whiskey tastings, is another thing I do, and I've led them in Seattle and Issaquah and elsewhere. I was in New York for 20 years working with bars and distillers. I'll take you and your group through a group of 8 or so through 5 or 6 special selections of whiskey. You get to choose whether you want to do bourbon or Irish or Scottish or world. I have some amazing Indian whiskeys, as a matter of fact, Japanese. And we'll explore the history, the nuance, what's changed, what the trends are. And you basically taste through and compare and contrast. And as Tracy said, it's not a bad time. And I always try to bring a little something extra special. One of our groups got to taste a $40,000 whiskey. So, you know, we'll see.
Okay, if you guys give $40,000 for this item, he'll bring some really special whiskey. All right, here we go. $500. 500 now, 500 now, 500 now, 600 now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 now, 8, 8 now, 9 now, 9 now, 9 now, 900. Now 1,000. And now 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Now thank you. And now 1,100. And now 11 now, 11 now, 11 now, 12. And now 12 now, 12 now, 1,200. 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. And now $1,500 bid there. Now 1,415. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. And yes, 1,600, 1,600, 1,700. You got 2 of them, Trevor. 1,800. And now 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. Now thank you. Now 19. And now 18 bid there. Now 19, now 19, now 19, now 19, now 19. Is he giving up? Is he giving up? And now 1,900. 1,800, 1,900. We're over here with Trevor. And now $1,900 bid there. Now yes, he's back. $2,000. And now 2,100. 2,100 now, 1 now, 1 now, 1 now, 1 now, 21. 21. 21. 21. Robert, they like hanging out with you. 2,100. 2,100. 2,100. Yes, sir. 2,200. Yes. 2,300. And now 2,300 now, 300 now, 300 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3. 23 bit. Yes. 2,400. 2,500. 2,500 now, 500 now, 500 now, 500 now, 500 now. We got some whiskey lovers in this audience.
Yes.
2,500, 2,600, 2,700, 2,700 bid there now, 7 now, there now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 bid 27, 27 bid. How much whiskey has she had already? 27 bid there now, 2,600 now, 27 once, twice, last call. Thank you, sir. Sold, sold,
Yes.
sold, 2,600.
Thank you so much. Remind me when you email and I'll throw in an extra special bottle of something. I also want to send a shout out to our very, very good friends, Beth and David. David helps me on these whiskey tastings and he's invaluable. They are not APL parents, but they've supported APL the last 4 years. Thank you, much love. Which one? Oh, okay. Hang on 1 second. One moment. That's all right. Number 18, hang on here. Oh, the house.
Yeah, the house.
I think it's towards the end, right?
It might be my typo, but
That's all right. That's good to know.
yeah, right.
Let's see here. Number, come on. 18.
18.
It's number 18's for
I said number 18.
8 people, not 4 people.
Not four.
Okay,
So,
we'll get it.
yeah. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
For 8 people. All right. Sorry about that. Number 11. Now this is the high school art project. The Lush Garden. Again, these kids work so hard on this, and Frankie does amazing work with them. This is the last art project. Jump on this. Okay, this is Kirk's joke. Jump on this opportunity for the blooming and garden themed oil painting for APL's high school. You've got flowers in bloom and a garden gnome. Come on.
Right?
This is a great, and again, thank you, Frankie, for the art, for the framing, for all the hard work you do.
Absolutely, guys. Very nice quality artwork here at APL. And now he'll give a $500 bid. 500 now, 500 now. Thank you. Now 600 now, 500 now, 600 now, 600 now, 600. And now 5 bid there now, 600, 600, 600, 600. Yes, sir. 700. 700 now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 now. Yes, she did. 8 bid there now, 8, 8, 8, 8, 800. 800 now, 800 now, 800 now, 800 now, wait now, wait now, wait now, wait. Yes, sir. 1 now, 900 now, 9. And now 800 now, 9 now, 9 now, 900 now, 900 now, 900 now, 900. 900, 900, 800 now 9, 800 now 9, 800 now 9 bid there now 9 now 9 now 9 now 800 now 9 going once, $900 going twice. Yes, $1,000, sir. And now 1,000, 1,000, 1. We saved you $2,500 on the whiskey tasting. Come on now, spend it. And now 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. And now 900 now there now. I'm going to give here now 1,000. Last and final call. Sold for $900. I missed the first number, Willie. 147. 147.
Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? All right, we're getting into the good stuff. This is a trip for Thanksgiving in Cabo San Lucas for 4, including airfare, which doesn't always happen. That's amazing. We're gonna be there the first week of October we're gonna be there first week of November for Day of the Dead, so we'll miss you by a few weeks. But this is one I'm super excited about. 4 people will enjoy the best Thanksgiving ever, especially if you don't invite your in-laws. In the sun at Sunset Beach in Cabo San Lucas, you'll stay in an ocean view suite, and if you haven't been, the views are incredible. This is a season that's very much in demand and hard to reserve, so it's already set up for you. It's this Thanksgiving, this November. It's right by numerous restaurants. You'll have access to the amenities and sister resorts with swimming pools, beach cabanas, the Cavera golf course, full access to the beautiful beach, whale watching, and tons of sunshine when we might not be having any. The package includes round-trip airfare for 4. It must be used Thanksgiving week of 2022, and it must originate in Seattle. So if you're bringing friends, they got to come here first. Thank you to Jack and Kathleen Kindred, and to Turner and Liz Blueshell for making this prize happen. This is an amazing prize.
All right, thank you, Robert. Now we have APL current parents donated the accommodations, and the former alumni APL parents put together the airfare. Who'll give a $500 bid and go to Cabo? 500, 750, 1,000, now 1,250, and now 12 and a half, 1,500, 1,500, 1,750, $2,000, 2,250, 2,500, 2,500, now 25. I'm right in the middle of the room, and now 22 and a half, 25, and now 25 bid there, now 500, now 5 bid there, now there, now 20. I'll take 2,400. Thank you. 2,500, 2,600. 2,700, 2,700 down there now, 7 now, thank you, now 8,888, 2,800, 2,800, 2,800, thank you, 2,900, and now 29 bid there now, 900 now, 9 now, 9 now, 999, yes, $3,000 now, and now 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 here now, 3,100 now, 1 bid there now, 31, 3,100, 3,200, 3,200, 3,200, 3,300, 3,300, 3,400, 3,400, 3,500, 3,500 now, 35, 35, 30. Why are you having coffee? 3,500, 3,600, 3,600, 3,600, 3,700. Whoop, 37. You're good. Now 3,700. Now 3,700. 3,700. Now 8,888, 3,800, 3,900, 3,900, 38. She's so serious. Now 4,000. Now 4,000. Now 4,000. $4,000. 4,100. 4,100. 4,100. 4,100. 4,200. 4,200 bid there now. 42. Now 2. Now 2. Now 2. Yes. 43. 43. Oh, don't give me that look. You're going to bid again. I know it. 4,300. 4,400. 4,400. 4,400. 4,400. 4,300 now. 400 now. 400 now. 4 going once. Going twice. Oh, 4,500, 4,500. You almost had it. You almost had it. Come on. 4,500 now. 5. Yes. 4,600, 4,600. Whatever you said, Willie, worked. 4,600, 40.
Yes.
Oh, 4,700, 4,700.
Trip of a lifetime.
Whatever. 4,700. Come on. 4,700. And now she's acting like she's really airfare for 4. And all right, that is a big deal. And now 4,800, 47, 48, 47 bid there now, 800 now, bid there now, 800 now, 8, 48. They're talking it over. They're talking it over. 4,800, 4,800, 4,800. And a 48 bid. And a 47 bid there now, bid there now, 48, 48. Once, twice, third call, 4,800.
No.
Sold for $4,700. 236.
Yes.
Way to go, Krista. Good job.
Thank you so much. Brady, did you mention that Kathleen and Jack are new parents?
I did.
We especially want to shout out Kathleen and Jack, our new parents to APL this year. So again, coming in when things are still unusual, and to make this incredible donation, that's huge. It's amazing. And especially, and also thanks to Turner and Liz, parents of an APL alumni, so they're sticking with us through thick and thin. That's amazing also. All right. We're going to take a little pause and shift gears a little bit from the auction items. We're going to come back to the auction items. We're going to focus here on what we're all supporting, which is, of course, APL, the Academy for Precision Learning. Yes! An amazing school. I can't, everything that Tracy said, I double and treble. We're going to talk about how APL supports our kids branching out into the world, how APL as an organization is branching out to do its work better, and how to reach more learners and more diverse learners in the future. I'm going to remind you, those of you watching at home also, that everyone who makes a Raise the Paddle from home, from the website, gets entered into a special drawing for an overnight stay at the Four Seasons. You're going to go to Branch Out 22, like 2022, Branch Out 22.g, the letter G, G-G-O, .bid, which might be I think it's up there. Or aplschool.backlash and go to the auction link. All right, coming up for those of you at home and here in the ballroom, we're going to see lots of reasons to raise your paddle. We've been giving generously. This is the time to just do it. Just show your love for APL.
Thank you very much, Robert. APL's events are great about giving the opportunity to hear from families and school that serves and supports the school. And you're going to hear from you heard from APL's board chair, Tracy, earlier. And I've got Robert sharing the stage with me, and they are APL parents also. It is my pleasure now and privilege to introduce Victoria Doyle. Victoria, are you ready? Yes, come on up. Let's give a big round of applause to Victoria Doyle. She is our parent speaker for the paddle raise. Victoria? Hey everybody, let's give Victoria your undivided attention.
Yeah.
This is an important part of the evening.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right, so my name is Victoria Doyle, and I am the mom to 3 APL students. We've got Lily Garcia Doyle, who is 16 and in 9th grade, and Leah and Joey Garcia Doyle, who are in the 4th grade class. Yay! And I think they're watching right now, so hi guys. We joined APL in 2016 with Lily starting in the 5th grade and Lily and Joey starting in Maggie and Amanda's amazing K1 class. Prior to APL, Lily attended a small private school in West Seattle. It was an incredibly safe environment for her where Lily was loved, supported, and cared about by her peers and her teachers. But during her 4th grade year, I could see that she had become really withdrawn, and she was not engaging with her peers like she had before in the past. It also became clear that she also needed a lot more support in her academics. We had been on the wait list at APL, and we were so excited to receive a spot in the 5th grade class for Lily and spots for Joey and Leah in K1. My daughter Lily was once described as having Swiss cheese skills. The base of the cheese are her really age-appropriate behaviors, such as coming up with silly jokes when she was 5 years old. There was one time we were driving down 99, and she looked out the window and said, "What's that building, Mommy?" And I'm like, "Well, that's a warehouse." And she just looked at me and she's like, "With werewolves?" And I swear she had been sitting on that for days, waiting for the right time. And then, going into middle school, she learned to swear all the words first 2 months of middle school. I'll spare the examples. And at 16, she wants to go on vacation with us, but she doesn't really want to vacation with us. She wants her independence and everything that, any 16-year-old wants. At the same time, there's the holes, and there's some big and some small that impact her learning and her development. I know every size 7 tennis shoe that uses Velcro, because we're just not tying shoes. Yeah, nobody needs to tie their shoes. As we worked to figure out what was causing these holes, doctors and therapists always described her as unusual, unique, a mystery, and my favorite, an enigma. Over time, she's received an autism diagnosis. We discovered that she had a non-convulsive seizure disorder, and ultimately we identified that she has a rare mitochondrial genetic defect with an even rarer presentation. So it turns out enigma's right. That fits for that kid. And, I want to pause and recognize something. I wouldn't change anything about my life or my family. But the one thing this pandemic has taught us, or at least has taught me, is that it's really critical not to sugarcoat things and to acknowledge out loud all aspects of life. Regardless of how much you love your kids and how much you want to be a parent, it's hard. I mean, I think we all can really recognize parenting is hard. It is awesome and it's hard. Being a parent in a pandemic with kids with unique medical and educational needs was the hardest thing I've been through. And it also was our Kairos moment, where we intentionally decided to step off the hamster wheel of being busy and became very dedicated to prioritizing our family relationships, our self-growth, and mental health above everything else. Yeah. and it's a huge change. And I also need to acknowledge the privilege that's baked into our family experience. I have a good job. I have amazing health insurance, which has enabled us access to years of therapy, specialists, medication, private school tuition. That's not the case for most families. And it's critical for APL to grow their financial programs, to work towards closing equity gaps for families so that need access to these quality services. APL has been a source of great relief for myself and my family. The small class size, the quality of the staff, and the responsiveness of the school leadership has lessened our burdens as parents, and our kids are thriving. The latest evolution of the school space, the academic and clinic programming has provided immediate benefits for us. The new upper school building is much more accessible for Lily. She doesn't have to haul up and down those huge stairs every day. And I can see how engaged she is with learning and burst with pride when I see her report cards. The addition of speech and language therapy has allowed us to stop an incredibly dreaded remote speech therapy appointment, which had become a weekly battle. The increased space in the lower school building decreased the 4th grade class size, allowing Joey and Leah and their peers lots of support as they transitioned back to in-person learning. Not to mention the dedication and patience of the classroom teachers and staff as they help kids that have missed critical time for social development. And the hiring of well-qualified mental health counselors in both schools has been very welcome as we all start to work through the impacts of the past few years. APL is not perfect. They have definitely been some bumps in the road, but in my experience, they own their missteps, they are open to feedback, and are aggressively pushing towards a mission to improve the school's physical space, increase the amount of wraparound services for students, and continue to improve on their learner-centered, team-based programming that allows kids that fall into this Swiss cheese category the opportunity to just enjoy school with a set of peers that they can identify with, bond, and grow with. Thank you, everyone, for supporting APL's mission. This school is such a treasure, and it needs to be nurtured to grow to its full potential. Thanks.
Miles hated school to the point where he didn't even want to get out of the car. I think there was a lot of trauma associated with people trying to force him to be a certain way. I would say within the first 3 months of being at APL, he was a kid who would jump out of the car and run, into the building.
We have a great deal to offer to both neurotypical and neurodiverse. I think our small class size, as well as our amazing teaching staff, and then I think also the student body itself is very accepting and compassionate and interesting and diverse in a way that you won't find other places.
Our son Ross is in 12th grade. He started at APL in 9th grade. And just the overall experience of APL has been incredibly positive for me, what APL brings is this kind of sense of community.
The term learner actually came originally as an agreement between like our clinical and academic teams. We really wanted a shared term that really embodied what the kids that go through our program are. And so we settled on learner because it's something that we can use in a clinical sense, it's something we can use in an academic sense. And it also just like represents the concept that everyone can learn.
I'm so excited about our new space. We're gonna have classrooms for our entire kindergarten through 12th grade. We'll have our rooftop learning and play garden and lots of small spaces for our students to take those quiet sensory breaks that they need.
I'm most excited for the expansion to include more hands-on kinds of classes, like some cooking classes and definitely some science lab experiments.
APL gives our students the social tools and the enthusiasm for interacting with other people. I have met so many families who say that their child doesn't have any friends, or that they have turned inward, that they play video games nonstop. And it's because they have not been able to make those meaningful connections with other people. And being in relationship with others is the core of what it is to be human. And we're in a classroom setting where every single individual is celebrated for who they are. And that's amazing. And we should be shouting from the rooftops that the whole world should be this way.
All right, Robert, come on back up here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to ask for outright donations to fund the mission of APL and scholarships and branching out and growing and everything like that. I've been up on the stage with this school for several years and witnessed lots of parent testimonials. So, I mean, I know what a special place APL is and how lucky you guys are to have it and for your kids to be part of it. We're going to start at $25,000. We're going to work our way all the way down to $100,000. And I know you guys will be generous. I know our folks at home watching will chime in with donations as well, and they get in a special drawing for that. So, yeah, let's get this party started. All right. And we're going to ask for an outright donation of $25,000 to get things started. And we do have one level confirmed. And is that a anonymous? Let's see. Does somebody want to raise their bid card at $25,000? I think we already have an anonymous donor. Anybody else willing to match an outright donation at $25,000 for APL? Well, let's give our anonymous donor of $25,000 a big round of applause. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, we are going to, one of the specific targeted things is, of course, this scholarship fund. This, at $25,000 at an anonymous donation, features a full year of tuition at APL since it ranges between $20,000 and $25,000. We're going to go to the $10,000 level next. These donations will greatly be appreciated and will also fund the scholarship program when the project reaches completion. And it depends on your continued support over the years. We badly need more space. So $10,000 will help continue the progress going on the renovation. Anybody willing to raise their bid card at a $10,000 donation? $10,000.
Yes, thank you.
Tracy and Jonathan, thank you guys so much.
Long time supporter. Thank you.
Jonathan Kill and Tracy Corzin, our board chair. Thank you guys, board president. Thank you guys. That's $20,000 that goes to fund the mission of APL. Let's give them another big round of applause. Anybody want to match Tracy and Jonathan's donation at $10,000 before we go to the next level? All right, we are going to move down. Okay, we're moving down to the $5,000 level, and we want to recognize Jim, Susan, and Carter Strums for a donation, so thank you very, very much. It takes 5 contributions at the $5,000 level to meet the needs for tuition for a scholarship. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
137. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Can I shout out Tyler and Justin, correct? Hamilton, thank you so much. Oh,
Wow.
whole bunch more.
Number 235. 235.
Thank
Julia
you.
Walter Burns. Thank you, Julia. Number 149. Do you see 149 on the list, Robert? Rachel Jones. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
thank you,
Rachel.
Rachel.
$5,000 donation. Bidder 126.
126. Oh, that's one of the Skippy ones.
That is Jillian and Gary Ennis.
Yes,
thank you guys very much.
Again, longtime supporters. Thank you, thank you.
It's a lot of cards up in the air at 5,000. Number
holy
144 and Tom Huggins. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much, guys. Let's see here. And Laura. Laura's got the bid card in her hand. Thank you very much, you guys. 151.
Ed Sturdivant.
Thank you very much.
Nick,
Give them
you're
a big round of applause. How about number 121, Michael and Dominic Hoffman? Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
And the folks that you're going to be whiskey tasting with.
Yes.
Number 190, Jack and Anna Rose. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you so much, and all your other efforts tonight. Thank you, thank you.
Wow, that was a lot. How many was that, Trevor, at 5,000? 7. Ladies and gentlemen, give everybody that donated
That's like
at
$1 million.
that level a big round of applause. Way to go. All right, guys, we're going to the $2,500 level. This planned expansion will be the biggest step APL has taken since moving to University Heights Center. So all this money just makes that leap of faith that much easier. So we're going to the $2,500 outright donation. Anybody want to raise their bid card? Thank you very much. Number 167, 167.
Greg, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Stu. Number 130.
Stu Ford, thank you, thank you, thank you. Long
And number
time.
159, 159, a $2,500 donation. I don't have you guys on the list, I'm sorry, but give them a big round of applause. We appreciate the donation.
Yes, thank you.
Gary Stobie and Mary, number 216. Thank you guys, longtime supporters, appreciate it. $2,500 donation. Anybody else at 2,500? Please give everybody at that level a big round of applause.
Thank you so much.
I have some bullet points here for you. In addition to physical construction, your donations help to support the expanding staff that best helps the learners succeed. That's one of them. We will be adding staff members as we grow with specific skills and supporting the learners in various learning differences. And there's more, there's just a ton of things here that you guys are going to be funding. We're not going to call everybody's name out anymore. We want to keep moving so you guys get to your dessert dash here in a little bit. But we're at the important things, right? The $1,000 level, a gift of $1,000 to APL. Thank you very much, Kelly. Number 171,
Yes!
Victoria. Number
So
123, 123. Bidder number 201. Thank you very much. Bidder number 208, thank you. Bidder number 185, thank you very much. Bidder 110, thank you very much. Bidder 131, thank you. Bidder 114, thank you so much. You bet. You guys can keep plotting for these folks. Number 203, thank you very much. Bidder number 134, thank you. Bidder 148, thank you. Bidder number 140, thank you. Bidder 178, a $1,000 donation, thank you. Bidder 207, thank you very, very much.
Thank
Bidder
you.
number 139, thank you. Bidder number 133, thank you. Her arm's getting tired. Number 146, thank you guys very much.
Woo!
Did we get everybody at the $1,000 level? Thank you so much. Give a big round of applause at that level, a $1,000 donation. All right, guys, we're moving to the $500 level. $500 donation. We'll start on this side this time. Anybody over here want to give 500? Thank you very much. Number 160.
Holy
Bidder
moly.
number 183. Thank you very much. Bidder number 202. Thank you. Bidder 167. Thank you very much. Bidder 199.
Thank you, David and Beth. Thank you.
Bidder number 135. Thank you. Bidder 170. Thank you. Bidder 142. Thank you, guys. Bidder 180. Thank you very much. Bidder 113. Thank you. Bidder 176, thank you. Bidder 145, thank you very much. Bidder 234, thank you. Bidder 112, thank you.
Yes,
Good
thank
job,
you.
you guys. Thank you. Got it. Awesome. All right. The $250 level now. $250. Bidder number 188, thank you very much. Bidder 103, thank you. Bidder number 101, thank you, ma'am. Bidder number 147, thank you. Bidder 124, thank you. Bidder 118, thank you. Bidder 179, thank you. Bidder 189, thank you very much. Bidder 169, thank you very much. Bidder 104, 104. Give those folks a big round of applause at the 250 level. All right. All right, everybody, we're at the $100 level, and let's just see if we can get everybody to raise their bid card again. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's just start right here in the middle.
Anybody that hasn't done it, this is a great opportunity. If you missed out on a bid.
Look at them go up, Robert. Look at them go up. All right, number 111, thank you very much. Number 119.
Wow,
bidder
look at
number
all that.
112. Bidder 127, thank you so much. Bidder 126, thank you for your patience, guys. 235, bidder number 110, thank you. Bidder 216, thank you.
Thank you.
Bidder number 238, thank you very much. Bidder 194, thank you, guys. Bidder 144, thank you. Bidder 204, thank you. Bidder 158, thank you very much. Bidder 150, thank you, guys. Bidder 154, thank you. Bidder 157, thank you. Bidder 197, thank you. Bidder 102, thank you. Bidder 137, thank you very much. Bidder 210, thank you. Bidder 186, thank you very much. Bidder 214, thank you. Bidder 107, thank you very much. Bidder number 225, thank you. Bidder 211. Wow, you guys, that was a lot of participation.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Hopefully, Robert, with the online participating and what we raise on the floor, hopefully we'll be able to give you guys a total before we're done here tonight to let you know what you guys raised on the paddle raise. But give yourselves another big round of applause and thank you for your generosity. That was awesome. Robert,
And remember,
we raised roughly $130,000 just off the floor, you guys. So with whatever comes from online. So thank you.
And I think there's still a little bit of time for the people watching at home to donate and enter for the raffle.
Right. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Robert, you guys earned dessert now. So
I think
let's
so.
let's get those dessert dash bid forms. And we're going to announce the tables. You got them, Willie? All right. Well, all right, you guys ready for dessert? So, Robert, what they need to do is they need to pick a person at each table that's going to run over and get the dessert. Oh.
All right,
okay,
so
let's make sure you guys are in there.
We got one more bid coming in.
I need to really add it up. We're going to add up their table really quick. We'll just we'll drag this out for a minute. We got the raffle coming up here in a minute.
We have a raffle also.
Yeah.
With the dessert. Hang on, I think we had a late.
If
entry.
you guys can get us the raffle tickets headed this direction too.
Oh yeah, pull out your raffle tickets. I will say I did bid on this one.
We're going to see where table 3 fits in. Okay.
Oh. Somebody's trying to bid on something. I think raise the paddle. Got it. All right, so number 3 is the second one.
Yep.
Okay.
Good thing we got you guys in here, number 3.
So,
All right, so does everybody have their dessert runner picked out? The top donating table is table number 7. Way to go, $800.
there you go, dash.
$800.
Thank you so much.
And Robert, table number 3. You came in
yes,
second.
Second place.
Woo! Go, go, go.
And then table number 8. $650. Yes. We're getting to the broccoli cakes soon, so.
Table number 1. Table number 1. Kelly's
Somebody's
already
got to
over
run
there.
and pick a dessert. Table number 1. Oh, all right, nice. And then table number Dos. Go.
Yay, table 2.
Grab the good one.
All right.
Go, Carmen.
How about table number 10?
Yes.
You guys are next.
$500.
Oh, he's on it.
Thank you.
There he goes.
And then table number 5.
5.
5.
But
and then number 4. Go, go,
table
go, go.
4, you're next.
We just did that for fun. That was awesome.
All right, table number 16.
16. $350. Thank you.
Table 17. Table 17.
17.
Hey, table 17. There she goes.
There you go. No. Whereas I think 17's heading out there. Next up, table 19. $325. Go.
And table number 13. Lucky table 13.
Yes.
Yay, good job.
Table number 15. Looks like we have a tie.
We have a tie. Table 21 and table 11.
Thank you so much.
Robert, we raised over $6,000 on the dessert dash. Give yourselves a big hand. That's awesome.
And I want to give a shout out again to the people that were doing the dessert dash because it's super hard right now. Bakeries are, coming back out of a long time of struggle. So everybody that secured a dessert is super special.
All right, everybody. While you guys are enjoying your desserts, we're going to get the raffle. You guys, table 9. Trevor, you got the raffle tickets coming up? We're going to get the raffle tickets, you guys. We have a Xbox, and we have a stay here at the Four Seasons.
Oh, I got a white one also. Oh, thanks. Yeah, but I also paid for a white one, which I didn't. So it might.
Oh, we found the raffle tickets, Robert. All right, you guys.
Oh, here we go. Now we got the raffle going on.
So we're going to draw the green ticket first. We're going to draw the green ticket first, and it's for the stay here at the Olympic Four Seasons. So we're going to let Robert, he wants green first. Yep.
Green is Four Seasons. Yeah. All right. So we got the raffle going on, and I will say I bid on this one. Do we want to do this first or the white one?
It says green in my script.
All right, we're going to do the Four Seasons raffle first. So again, you get to stay here and you get to go to dinner, and you paid $25 for the opportunity. And I might win it. But I probably won't. This is the green
He's stirring them up really good. Yep, these are the green ones.
Here we go.
Dun, da, da, da. All right. It's bidder number 134. 134 for the
Nancy Gordon or Matthew Gordon. Yay! And I'm also going to point out you don't need to be present to win. So had they been gone, they still would have won, which is a good thing. Okay, now we're doing the Xbox Series X, and this one with the Aqua, fancy Aqua controller.
All right, so the Xbox. Robert, you want to draw?
All right. These are still hard to come by, so this is a good gift for my son. Number 160, which is Alex Draper and Lori Draper. Yes!
Yay!
That's a good, Lori worked so hard. And I promise I didn't pull it out on purpose.
All right, Robert, we're ready for the auction again.
All right, I think it's me. We're gonna, all right, so I know everybody's bid a lot of money, which is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a few more items left that are just incredible, so please keep the energy going. Let's finish out the evening strong as we offer our last selection of wonderful prizes. We have more trips, more spirits, not for me, but excellent spirits, and another great sports package. Item number 14, cigars and 18-year-old scotch. Now, I'm going to point out a couple of things. One is this isn't just, for an old boys club. It's anybody can enjoy cigars and scotch if you're drinking. The Dalmore, if you don't know it, is an incredible Scotch whiskey blended by a guy named Richard the Nose Patterson. If you ever get to meet him at a whiskey fest, he is a trip. He will tell you to throw whiskey on the floor. He will chide you if you use ice, and it'll be your favorite thing ever. The 18-year-old Dalmore is incredible. It's a very fun, decadent package, initially aged in white oak ex-bourbon casks, aged in and then finished in sherry casks. It's got this incredible deep chocolate character, and it's paired with 25 Ashton No. 7 cigars handmade in the Dominican Republic, which again, the Dominican Republic is the place for cigars these days. And that's over to you.
All right, dude, here we go, guys. And now he'll give a $200 bid. 200 now, 200 now, 300 now, 400 now, 400 now, 500 now, 500 now, 600, and now 700, now 800, 800, now 900, now 900, now 900, 1,000, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,800 now, 1,800 now, 19 now, 19 now, 19 now. Jonathan, you bid 19. Now 2,000. Now 2,000. And now 2,000. I have 1,900. $2,000. $2,000 once. 2,000 twice. Sold for
Yes!
$1,900. Mr. Kill, thank you. Number 152. 152.
And we want to point out the scotch was donated by APL parent Bohiven Mystery, and the cigars by APL parent James Gleet. Both have been generous supporters of the school over the years, so thank you, thank you, thank you. That was quite a gift. Item number 15. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a good one. This one gets offered every year for the past few years, and it always is remarkable. It's an amazing trip. It's a whole week at Arroyo Roble Resort in Sedona, Arizona. And if you haven't been to Sedona, it's just the most beautiful, beautiful place. Incredible red rocks, Jeep tours. It's just gorgeous. It's an item that every year does really well, and I'm super grateful to my friends Josh and Andrew. Their son is also a senior this year, and they've had the same journey that we've all had. There's so many things to do at this resort. It's on the banks of Oak Creek Canyon, or Oak Creek, which is a beautiful river in the north central part of Arizona. You and 5 of your friends and family members are day trips from the Grand Canyon, from Jerome, Arizona, which is an incredible boutique small town, and the Out of Africa Wild Animal Park. The resort itself has outdoor pools, tennis. It's so beautiful. And a double vortex, if that's your thing. Your week's stay must be scheduled from a Sunday to the next Sunday on a mutually agreeable date. Over the next year, the package does not include airfare, but, it's not that far away. It's a tremendous, incredible value.
Very nice. All right. Thank you, Josh and Andrew. They are APL senior parents, and we want to show them our gratefulness by sending them off with bringing a lot of money for this item. We'll give a $1,000 bid, and now $1,000 now, thank you. Now they're now $1,100, and now $1,200 now, $1,300 now, $1,400 now, $1,500 now, $1,500 now, $16 now, $17, and now $18, $19, $19, now $2,000, now $2,100, $2,200, $2,300, $2,400, $2,400 now, $500 now, $500 now, $600, now $2,700, $2,800, $2,900, $29 now, $3,000 now, $31. 32, 33, 34, 3,400 now, 500 now, 500 now, 600 now, 3,600, 3,700, 37 bid there now, 7 out, 7 out, 7 out, yes, 38, yes, 3,900, and now $4,000, 4,100, 4,100, 4,100, now 4,100 now, 41 bid there now, 100 now, 100 now, 100 now, 1 now, 4,100, $4,100 going once. Everybody done?
Yes!
41, 42, 41, 42, 4,100 now, 2 bid there now, 2. Sold for $4,100. 149. Thank you very much. 149's the buyer. Rachel Jones. Thank you, Rachel.
All right. Oh, this is the one with the fancy controller. Dope. Item number 16, another Xbox Series X with an Aqua Shift controller. These beautiful controllers are often very coveted by our young, children. If you didn't win in the raffle, you get another chance. And this one's even a little bit better with the controller, as my son will tell me. It's still a little difficult to come by these. So we're so lucky to have 2 of them tonight. Thank you, board member and APL parent, Greg Martinez. Thank you for everything.
All right, thank you, sir. And now Greg has also helped facilitate a lot of other great tech-based prizes in past auctions, so we appreciate it. And let's start the bid. 500. And now 500 now, 500 now, 500 now, 5 bid there now, 5 now, 5 now, 500 now, 500, 100, 100, 200 on the Xbox. And now 200 now, 200 now, 200 now, 200 now, 2. And now 1 bid there now, 2 now, 2 now, 2 now, 200. Thank you. And now 300 now, 300 now, 300 now, 300 now, 3. 2 bid there, Kimberly, I think 300, 400, 400. Thank you. 500. And now 500 now, 500 now, 500 now, 500 now, 4 now, 5. And now 4 bid. I'm 4 right here, Willie. $500. Anybody else for 500? $500 bid there now, 500 now, 500 now. Going once. 500, 600, 600. Thank you, sir. 700, 7, bid 7, now 7. And now 600, now 7, bid there, now 600, now 7, bid there, now I'm going to give 7. Sold for $600. Thank you very much, sir. Number 203. 203.
We were under strict instructions to bid on that one by a certain 18-year-old. Oh, come on now. The Mariners, what the heck? Like, where did they come from this year? These are Diamond Club seats. Item number 17, Diamond Club seats, specifically to the Mariners versus the Red Sox game. Obviously, we want to see that. They've been doing great so far. I know it's early. The winners will get amazing VIP seats in the Diamond Club in the first 8 rows behind home plate in T-Mobile Park. There's complimentary food and drinks throughout the game that you can order straight to your seat. You got to use the app. They're very adamant about that. And you'll have access to the buffet and dining lounge the whole time. And if you haven't sat in a box watching a game, it's quite an experience. You're also going to get free parking and a special entrance through the press gate, so you don't have to wait online. You don't have to do any of that. You're just in like Flynn. They're only good for the June 10th, 2022. So if you already know you're on vacation, think twice. Mariners versus Red Sox. And again, the food from the Diamond Club, you have to use their mobile app. But that's not that hard. We can all do apps, right?
All right, Robert. And we want to thank Jack and Anna Rosen for this one. Thank you, Jack and Anna.
Thank you.
And Jack is a relatively new board of directors, so thank you guys. And here we go, 500. And now 500, now 500, now thank you. Now 600, now 600, now thank you. Now 7, now 7, now wait. And now wait, bid there, now 900, now 900, now 900, now 1,000, 1,000, 1,100. And now 11, bid now 11, thank you. Now 12, and now 12, and now 12, and now 13, now 13, now 13. And now $1,300 bid there, now 1,300, 1,300. Yes, and now 1,400. And now $1,400 bid there, now 14, now 14, now 14, now 1,400, 1,400. And now $1,400 bid there, now I'm going to get 1,400. Kirk, nudger, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400. And now 13 bid there, now 14 going.
Yes!
1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,600 bid there, now there, now there. All right, thank you. And now 16 bid there, now 15, 16. Sold,
Yes!
sold, 1,500. Number 145, 145.
Thank you again, Jack and Anna. That's an amazing offer. All right, this is the last one, I believe.
That's it, Robert. The last auction item, everybody.
All right, so if you haven't gotten one, this is the chance. This is the one to bid on. Item number 18. Look how beautiful this is. A long weekend stay for 8 people. It says 4, I think, in the program. It's for 8 people in Seabrook, Washington, at a house dubbed Flight of Fancy. This final prize is a chance to visit the Washington coast for a 3-night stay. The Flight of Fancy cottage has room for actually 8. It says 4. It actually has 8 in this beautiful coast town just north of Ocean Shores. You and your guests will be right on the beach and have access to Seabrook's shops and restaurants. The kitchen is fully stocked at the cottage and is well outfitted. This is an off-season stay, and it's on a mutually agreeable time. You need to book your trip by the end of October 2022. I'm guessing after that it gets harder to be in the area. Also, no pets. Again, sorry, but no pets.
All right, Robert, thank you. And thank you to Neve and Matt Coleman for this. Neve is a APL parent. She has also taken responsibility of being the APL Parent Council Chair this year. So thank you to those folks very much. And who'll give a $500 bid. And now 500, now 500, now 600, now 600, now 7, now wait, now wait, now wait, now 9, now 1,000, now 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, yes sir, now 1,100. And now 11 bid there, now 1,100, now 1,200, now 1,300, now 1,400, now 1,400.
Yes!
And now 1,400, thank you, now 1,500, now 1,600, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,900, $2,000. 2,000. Yes, 2,100. 21 bid there now. 100 now. 1 now. 1 now. 1 now. 1 now. 1. 21. 22. 22. Yes, sir. 23. And now 23. Now 3. Now 3. Now 3. Now 3. Now 3. Yes, sir. Now 24. 2,400. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500 now. 500 now. Yes, 2,600. Yes, 2,700. 27 bid there now, 7 now, 7 bid there now, 27, 27, 27. 2,600 now, 27 bid there. Yes, 2,800. It's for 8 people. 2,800, 2,900, 3,000, 8 people. And now 3, 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 now 3. And now 3,000, 3. Yes, sir, 3,100, 3,100. 31, yes sir,
Yes.
3,200. And now 3,200 now 2 bid there now, 100 now 2 bid there now, 32, 32, 32. 31 bid there now 2 now, 31 now 2 bid
Yes.
yes, 33.
We all need
33,
vacations.
33, 33, 33. 3,300 now 3 bid there now, 300 now 3 bid there now, 32, 33, 33, 32 now 3 bid going once, 33 going twice. Third and final call, guys. 3,300. Sold $3,200.
Oh my gosh.
Bidder number 159. Thank you guys. Number 159.
Wow. Wow.
Robert, Kirk just told me, ladies and gentlemen, that online has so far raised $10,000 for the paddle raise. So give our online bidders a big round of applause. 10 grand, that's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me from Stokes Auction. Thank you very much for having me back. Give Robert a big round of applause for being our MC. He was great. I want to remind everybody one more time about the centerpieces. There's a green envelope on your table, and you can buy the centerpieces. The one with the green tags, right,
white
Robert?
tag.
They're not available.
White, yeah, green
The
tag
white-
are not available.
Green tag not available. White
tag
is
available.
available. And have a great evening, everybody. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Brady. Thanks, Brady, coming back. Like his flexibility. You know, this was supposed to be in February, right? So thank you so much. I want to thank our auction leads again, Lori Draper and Jason Matthews. I think where'd Jason go? Anyway, the time and effort they put in is incredible. I want to thank Neve for running the parent council when we're still doing so much virtual. Holy moly. Kelly and her team, holy moly. And even as we're moving on from APL, especially if you're new to the school, I want you to embrace this. I want you to help out, to find a place to volunteer, to join this energy and this community. It's incredible. Thank you so much.